Hello everyone, welcome to Miho's craft room. How are you? Today, as you see, I'm going to stitch this Halloween Screaming Manor from Painting Fairy cross stitch. Look at this beautiful picture. There are really a lot of interesting things to stitch. I'm working on this pumpkin. It'll be so fun to stitch this house, I think. And I like this kind of part too. Okay, so this pumpkin is this one. I'll keep stitching with this thread. It is color number 920. Okay, let's start. I'm really enjoying stitching this one. So I started stitching today and I did this amount. I think it is about over 1,000 stitches. It is almost like color block, so it's easy to stitch. The colors, I don't know how it looks like on the screen, but I think it's so pretty and I like orange colors. Actually, this is the first time I stitch the Halloween theme. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Halloween theme because of its scary images. I'm a bit of a coward. I never watch horror movie. And something cruel movie. Because I can't forget the scene, the scary scene. It never go away from my head. I still remember the scary scene I have seen on television when I was very, very young, maybe 6 years old. I'm sorry to tell while I'm stitching Halloween canvas, but this canvas is not so scary. I think it looks rather funny. Okay, then I'll stitch this color. I experienced for the first time the Halloween when I was in middle school. Our family moved to Canada because of my father's business. Canada, Toronto. And I don't remember the exact date, but I think it was about almost the end of October. And of course, I didn't know anything about Halloween. And all my family members either. So one day, doorbell rang and some children visited our house and with weird clothing saying trick or treat, and I didn't even know that word was trick or treat because that time I couldn't speak or listen and understand English well. So we didn't understand at all what they are saying. So they explained, give me candy. So we are so surprised. What? Why? But anyway, we brought some candies from the kitchen and gave them. And then continuously so many children visited our house saying the same thing. And we ran out of the cookies or candy. My sister and I was middle school and high school student, and we don't eat candies or cookies much. So we even brought some bread and fruits. Wow. It was so surprising and so funny. So that was my first experience of Halloween. My mother always say about this event when it is around Halloween season. So we prepared a lot of candies and cookies for the next year's Halloween, but only a few children visited. Because there was an incident that someone has put the poison. I don't remember what that was exactly, but something very bad that can kill people to the candy. So that year the people couldn't enjoy Halloween season. It was, I think, 1992 or 3, maybe. Somebody who have lived in Canada at that time will remember this. So we had really a lot of candies left. So I have lived in Canada for 2 years. So this is the only memory I have about Halloween. But I like the images of pumpkin and some witches image, if it's not so scary. Stitch different color. This one is a little bit darker orange, 919 color. Do you believe that ghosts exist? I don't want to believe, but I think I saw once. I'm already getting goosebumps only remembering it. So when I was in high school age, I was the last one who goes to bed among the family members. So I studied late, and before my mom goes to bed, she always came to my room and say good night. So she already said good night to me and went to bed. And when I was about to finished all the days studying, I turned off the light and lie down on my bed, and I clearly remember I didn't fall asleep. And I heard the sound of my mother's slippers. It sounds like she was walking toward my room from the kitchen. And the sound stopped from my room, in front of my room. And then the door opened and someone came into my room. It was very dark and I couldn't see the face, but the shape was almost like my mother, and I couldn't see the face. And it didn't say anything, just I felt like it was staring at me. So I thought it was my mom and said, "Mom." And it didn't answer, and I said again, "Mom, why are you here?" And then my body was frozen and I couldn't move because I was so scared, and I just closed my eyes and fell asleep. And the next morning, when I woke up, I just ran out of my room, but very surprisingly, my mother's slippers were in front of my room and even toward my room like this. If this is the door, the slippers were like this direction. Do you understand? I was so shocked and called my mom. Did you came to my room yesterday? And she said she didn't. Oh, it was so scary. Then why did you put your slippers in front of my room door? She said she didn't. Isn't this scary? I don't want to believe it was a ghost, but I can say it is not a dream. I clearly remember everything. So at that house, I didn't feel very good. Almost every time I tried to fall asleep, my body was stiffened very often. And I had to try to move my body not to be so serious. If I don't try to move my body, it goes really hard to move, and how can I say? It was so painful actually, physically. And I felt like my body was sinking into the ground. I think it was really a haunted house. It only happened in my room. And only in that house. When we moved to the other apartment, I didn't experience the same thing at all. Okay, then what color? Okay, maybe this one. Okay, next is this color, 815. It seems like a story suitable for Halloween. What did you think? Anyway, it's so fun to stitch this canvas. Ah. The color of these skulls looks pretty too, I think. This color. It's late at night, so I'm not going to stitch this today. So it is almost the end of October. Maybe I cannot stitch this on the video for a while because from November I'm going to stitch the Christmas cookie canvas. I started on that one also, a little bit on the right corner. The Christmas tree cookie, and it is so fun too. So I'll stitch the Christmas cookie canvas in November on one of the Thursdays. Okay. I'll finish today's stitching here. I have this color more to stitch. This is 3371. Okay. Thank you for watching and stitching with me. I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.